Rachel Ray. My name is Stacy Davis, and this is
Sydney Davis.
It's my daughter. She's not really this tall. So what we're going to be doing tonight is making a combination of your old-fashioned taco. What we're going to do is we're going to take regular tortilla shells. You can use whatever kind you want. We like the flour tortilla shells. You need 3 per pan, so you're going to need, if you want to make, we're going to make about 18 of these. But actually we're going to make, we're going to make 2 pans of them because we've got something else to do with the rest. So we're going to need 6 taco shells. And Sydney's going to be my helper today. She likes to help me cook.
Hi.
I'm going to cut it into 4ths so we have little pie pieces. We got some extra virgin olive oil. And I'm just going to put a little bit in a, for her.
We can trade places. I'll stay here because I have a small one.
Okay, and there's my other one over there. And what she's going to do is she's going to baste just a little bit of olive oil on one side of these. Would you like an apple while you're waiting?
Yeah.
Okay.
But that's our apple.
Well, he can have some of it too. We'll share. And these will actually serve as something for our dinner and part of our dessert. So this actually serves as 2 different things. Now, what she does after she bastes these a little bit, what you're going to do is you're going to fold them up a little bit to fit inside of these. Now, what's good about this meal is, depending on what your family likes to eat, you can alter this to what they want. So our family likes different types of vegetables and things. So we've got black olives, we've got green onions, we've got a green pepper, and we've got tomatoes and jalapenos for what we're going to add for the toppings for our taco nachos, as I call them. So we're going to get to chopping, and I'm going to get the meat cooking. What I'm doing is I'm going to brown my ground beef. You use about a pound of ground beef. And any kind of taco seasoning that you want to make that up. What you're going to do is you're going to add a cup of shredded cheese mixture to your meat mixture after the taco seasoning has thickened up, and it's going to keep your meat all together. So whenever you put them into the taco shells, it keeps it all together, and when you take a bite of it, everything stays in one nice scoop, and it doesn't fall out all over the place. Because if you're messy like we are, then you need a extra little sticky something to keep it all together. So we'll get this meat cooking, and the apples are cooking, and we're going to start chopping some vegetables for the toppings of this.
Okay. These are the olives that I cut up. You don't want them all the way cut up. You just want them like this. And you can have like a wooden bowl like this size, or a glass bowl like this size. Like these we have. And like that.
Alright, here's what our little cups look like, nice and brown. And I'm going to leave the oven on. I'm going to leave the oven on at 375 still, because once this meat finishes cooking, we add a little bit of cheese on top, and we'll pop them back in just to get the cheese melted on top, even though we're putting cheese in. Cheese is melted in here, so it's nice and thick. And what you're going to do is you're going to put a little bit in each cup, just like that. Just a little bit in each cup.
Mom!
Yes, baby. We've got, when you're a mom and you're cooking, you've got to learn how to be inventive and creative and entertaining and everything. Yes, baby. Yes, baby. So, and I don't have all the nice utensils that you have. I did get a knife for Christmas. It's the first chopping knife that I've ever had. I've been using that.
Rachel Ray.
I know. It wasn't. I couldn't afford Rachel Ray.
What'd you get a Rachel Ray? Anything, Rachel Ray?
I didn't, because they don't. Well, I wanted a tongs, but we don't have the Rachel Ray tongs around here, so I didn't get any Rachel Ray tongs.
They were out.
So I didn't get those. So we're gonna fill 18 of these little cups up.
I thought you were gonna put some apple stuff in.
I am. So we're gonna save 6 of them for dessert. So we're gonna fill up 18 of these. The other 6 get to come out.
Make sure you wash your hands after you're done so it doesn't burn. I'm recording you. I'm sending that to Rachel Ray, you little smarty.
Alright. Once you get the meat cheese mixture put in, I like to add a little bit of cheese to give it that little nacho
What
look.
if you're lactose intolerant?
Then you don't need to use.
What would
or
you
if
use
you don't
instead?
want any cheese on there. I don't know what you would use. No cheese, probably.
Well, how would you make the meat sticky together?
I don't know what you would use. That would be a good question for Rachel Ray. What would you use? My son doesn't like cheese, but I put some in it, so I'm going to leave a couple of these without cheese on top, and then that way he doesn't know, because he'll pick the cheese off. And then we're going to pop these in the oven for about 2 minutes. Alright, now while we pop those back in the oven and let the cheese melt, Sydney's going to make our little to-do for our dessert. So she's going to get some sugar, cinnamon.
How much cinnamon?
As much as you want. That's good. That's good. Alright, mix it up with a fork. Now we kept some of the little cups out right here. And then as soon as we show you how to finish those up, then we'll do the dessert. So this will all be up done ahead of time. My apples are over here cooking, and I'm going to mash those. I added a little bit of what did I add to it? Cornstarch mixture to thicken it up a little bit. You're going to mash these up because this is going to be your topping. So you've got warm apples. Well, what we're going to do is we're going to take some spray butter, spray those extra, oh my, spray these cups with butter.
What's going on?
Dip them in the sugar cinnamon. Spray these with some butter, dip them in the sugar cinnamon to get it coated. We're going to put a plop of ice cream and pour some hot apples
We're
on
eating
top.
ice cream? I thought you said we had a resolution.
Well, just a little ice cream is it. Alright, these are in there, you know, about 2 minutes. Just enough to melt that cheese on top. Because the tortillas are already done. We're going to put some of these on a plate. Just grab them like this. And look how nicely they're formed! Isn't that cool?
I like tomatoes, so I'm going to put some tomato on mine. Tomato. And a little.
And since we're family, we just use our fingers.
Yeah.
We would
Wouldn't you normally use a spoon?
Yeah, normally we would. But since it's just us, we're going to just do this.
I like onions a little bit, see? Like Ray does. I like her show.
Sydney and I used to watch Dr. Phil, and it was getting a little risque. So Sydney and I started watching your show. We love it. We get new recipes all the time.
And every time it's on, we watch the whole darn thing.
There you
It's
go.
so cute.
There's yours. I'm going to make myself one.
Hot.
Isn't that cute? Is it still hot? All right. Do you want some sour cream?
I'm going to make me two.
Okay.
How old are you, Sydney?
I'm 6 years old, and my brother's 1, and his name's Ted.
Who's your favorite person in the whole world?
What?
Who's your favorite person in the whole world?
The girl baked to Ray.
How about Daddy?
It's the cooking girl. Mom.
Oh.
We love her show.
Doesn't this look... Oops.
Mom, we like her show so much.
Yes, baby. Are you hungry too? We're making a mess. You have a nice little shell. Sydney, you want to try yours?
Yeah.
And this is what's for dinner at our house this evening. Cheers. Say bye.
Bye.
And go on your nose. Alright, we've got our sugar cinnamon cup. We got some ice cream. We're going to put the scoop of ice cream in there. And then we've got our cinnamon apple mixture made up here.
Heavy.
And we're going to scoop that on top of the cinnamon apple so you've got like an apple pie. I'm going to have to test. Let's see what it tastes like. Oh, it's melting. Sydney, you want a bite of this? Oh.
I'm waiting until mine comes.
You want a bite?
I'll take a bite.
You want a bite? Mmm. Oh, that's really good. Mmm. Wow. Mmm. Hot. Cold. Ice cream is really cold. Okay, take a bite.
Alright, say goodbye.
Alright, thank you so much. We really like to come to your show and show how to do this. Or if you just want the recipe, let us know. Our number is...
I think you gave him the recipe, watching the video.